Yo, it's that time of the week and that time of the season. Happy holidays and welcome to the Puddy Pie with Mickey and RoRo. I'm RoRo,
And I'm Mickey.
and we're here for week 16 of the Puddy Pie, bringing you all that in depth analysis of who's been soft and who has been nice. So, you feeling good?
Awesome.
All right. Well, this is the Putty Pie. For those who have not joined us for so long in the season, the Putty Pie is when players are playing below their expectations or playing soft. They're kind of those big muscle bound football players that are hard on the outside, but playing soft, being soft in the middle. Too many Putty Pies, and you could turn soft. And so that's in honor of my late friend, Paul Matthews. And we are here on this special Christmas edition of the Putty Pie. And, we want to jump right into it. But before we do, I want to make sure I give some acknowledgments to, some teams that have been doing well. We say the Jaguars, up and coming Jaguars, they've been playing well. The Bills have been winning, but, they're winning. I say the Steelers are on a win streak. And did I leave out anybody? No, the Patriots. Patriots doing okay, I guess. We can leave them. And I guess that lucky team in Chicago that had the miracle comeback win. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And besides that, individual players, Puka Nakua, big game, and big game, but I know he got to clean up his act a little bit on social media with the touchdown dancing and all the tech posting of social media stuff. But anyway, that's the good. Here comes kind of the bad. It's the Putty Pie time, and we're ready to give them out. But this week, it's getting late in the season. We want to clear the deck a little bit. We got to clear the deck of some of these Putty Pie teams. Let's just get rid of them. Let's just put them on the bus, and so we can move on. Because I've been watching you. I really know you. Putty Pie is a little dangerous, and here I am to show you that Putty Pie. Yes, and yes, it's going to the Washington Commanders. Yep, just come on up, line up, get on the bus, because the Commanders have had a bad season. They've been eating a lot of Putty Pie. Now, there was this great captain, speaking of Commanders, great captain, James T. Kirk said, I don't believe in no-win situations. Well, I think the Commanders do because they never win. They've been 4-11 on the season, 1-9 in their last 10 games. And I don't know, what happened. Even lost this weekend 28-10 to the Eagles, and it wasn't even close. Back in the day when we used to think of Washington football team, we used to think of the Hogs, right? But now, man, all we think about is Putty Pie. Putty, putty, putty. That's how they're playing. You know, they got to stop eating putty. Just stop eating the Putty Pie. Now, what happened to that team from last year? That team that was in the NFC Championship. Now you can't win for losing. Ever since they changed your stadium from FedEx Field to Northwest Stadium, you do not deliver. What do we do here? What do we do? You've got a look back on their season. It started off with Terry McLaurin holding out, Putty. Then we were in the season. We were like, Debo Samuel's going to be the man, and he's getting beat up by the ball, Putty. Now we got this no-name law firm type backfield of Krosky, Merritt, and Rodriguez, Putty. And so that's how you end up 4-11. Stop eating those Putty Pies. And remember, you're I know you had the quarterback got hurt, and that's an excuse. But your fan base was ready for you to repeat that NFC Championship appearance. But remember, always remember, there's no such things as halfway crooks, because y'all look scared to death, scared to look. Y'all were the shook ones this year. The Commanders, they were shook. And so, as we end up this Putty Pie season, just come on, grab your bags, stand in line, go jump on that bus that we have ready for you, and stop eating those Putty Pies while you're on your way to Cancun for a vacation. Come on, come on,
Wow.
come on, come on.
Well, no, hang on, RoRo, because you need to make room on that bus for the New York Jets. So I don't know if they've got a special bus can hold them all. They might have to have two,
Yeah.
because I just want to say, like, for me, it was like, remember back in the day when you're at school and it's like an exam day and you gotta go, and you're there in class, and there's always that classmate that walks in, not really paying attention all the time, but he's just walking in. You know that boy didn't study. He shows up, he sits down, he's just tapping his pen, staring at a blank piece of paper. And then he hands in a blank piece of paper. That's the Jets after 15 games. Don't know what they have or what to do. They're, in team practices and all that kind of stuff. They're just eating putty pies, drinking juice, and having naps. Like, we don't have to have a practice. We got to go have our nap after all that putty pie eating you've been doing. It's ridiculous. They got 12 losses. That's what they got. 12 losses. They don't know what they're doing. This week, they lost to the Saints 20. And you and I both watched that game. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. And they gave what? Sauce Gardner that extension in July. And then they traded him in November. And then they traded away their other Pro Bowler, Quinnen Williams. Who does that? Who does that? Yeah, those putty pie eating Jets. I know they got draft picks, but just like in that movie, I know you love referencing movies, so I got one for you. Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey's character says, these IOUs are worth more than money. Just dumb. Just dumb. Like the Jets. Better yet, it's like when they mixed a bulldog with a shih tzu and they called it bullshit, because that's what I call it. It's bullshit. And come on, Aaron Glenn. Just come on. Get your team off those putty pies. Don't be like Salah and Gase, 34 wins in 16 seasons. Is that how you guys want
Six
to be?
seasons.
Yeah, think about it. Dang it, grab your team, get them all on the bus, and put those putty pies away. And have a nice vacation down in Cancun or wherever you want to take 'em. Next year, make everyone study those damn playbooks. They can't be blank. There's actually got to be plays and things in there for them to learn. Or just leave them on the bus or down in Cancun. Just do it. Get better. Stop eating those putty pies. I'm cheering for you.
That is
That's what I got.
that is solid, good advice for the Jets. And Commanders and the Jets are just hard to watch these days. That's why we're moving them on the bus. Like, I don't even know they're gonna make my TV on the next 2 weeks. So that's what that's good. I want to do a special bus pass to someone that I've been speaking about for weeks. And first, I gave him a discount bus pass. I'm like, hey, because the bus pass you get in when you can't win with them. So like the Commanders and the Jets, you can't win with them. We're sending them to the bus. That team ain't gonna win. And now we got a player count pass. Then I give him a putty pie, and now just send them to the small short special bus. Gotta go. You gotta
Oh,
send.
the little one with the ramps and stuff?
Yes, he
Wow.
he got to go to that bus. You cannot win with him in the middle of a game. Really, DK Metcalf, you're talking to the fans and trying to pull their hair and punch them in the face. Really, and then you get 2 game suspension. I asked you weeks ago, Steelers fan, is he your wanted man? I think you know the answer. I think you know the answer. So that's what I'm saying. DK Metcalf, you were a good player. Maybe you should think about going to tight end or something, hone your skills, but you definitely are not helping, and you're not helping your cause. And then we have to end the show today on congratulations to those folks that won or in their fantasy football championship. And we probably mentioned something last week about us playing for a spot in the championship, but there was a lot of rings showing flying around. But any reaction, Mickey, to anything fantasy
I really
football
don't
wise?
know what you're discussing. I don't know what you're bringing up. It was a bad week. It was just a bad week. A lot of bad games, a lot of people did not showing up, and,
A lot of injuries.
a
A
lot
lot
of
of,
injuries.
a lot of injuries. But yes, we'll just say it. RoRo did defeat Mickey in the semifinals to go to the finals. I just wanted you to know. But, I'd love to hear from everybody else in the
Congratulations.
comments. Yeah. What'd you say? Did you say something?
I said congratulations to making it to another championship game in fantasy football.
It's going to be a lovely Christmas. That's week 16. And we'll look forward to week 17. Playoffs are almost set. Couple teams left to go. My Packers got to try to get in. But besides that, we'll look forward to week 17. Hope everyone has a happy holiday. And don't
Absolutely.
forget, Black Santa, please come to my house. Please come to my house.
What's wrong with you?
We'll see you next week. Thanks. Happy
Happy holidays.
holidays. Peace.
Bye-bye.